That's no good. Lowry with it. Lead is 2. To Gasol. Lowry to Ibaka. Deep left corner. Short jumper off the mark. Napier with the basketball. They trail by 2. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Toronto Raptors, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Lowry to Ibaka. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry to Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Russell.
Come on, that's money.
In the second quarter.
Jay, D'Angelo Russell, former number 2 pick. He can be special. What's your prognosis for him?
Well, he has a chance to own Brooklyn this season and own New York City. Look at the size of growth this young man has had over the last couple of years. He went through that situation in L.A. He came to New York. It's a matter of time before you feel like D'Angelo Russell or D'Lo will take this game over.
Lowry into the front court. Down by 1. To Ibaka. Lowry. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nets have it. Add 2 points to the board.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Lowry into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Ibaka gets it in the right corner. To Leonard. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Stepping in for the Toronto Raptors, number 43.
Russell to Allen Crabbe. Marc Gasol tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Russell, not that time. He misses. Can't get past the defender. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Here comes the screen. Shot by Russell off the mark. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports. The Raptors are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Jay, there is no question the Nets have a long-term vision, and they are not breaking away from it.
That vision starts with Sean Marks, who's the GM of this team, and what he was able to pull this past year was pretty much a miracle for the Nets in getting rid of Timothy Mozgov's contract for $16.7 million. He's been able to create so much cap space for this Nets team that Brooklyn now is becoming a destination. People are talking about Brooklyn rather than the New York Knicks.
Lowry has the basketball. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Pascal Siakam with a piece. That'll get out off the Raptors. To Allen Crabbe. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Tough make through traffic.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Russell, the drive, right to the basket. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen.
Fist, come with the screen.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Danny Green. Pascal Siakam. Lowry. It's good for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
Marc Gasol rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Pascal Siakam at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The deficit is 6. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jet.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Team foul number 1.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. For 3, count the triple.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Powell. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this 3rd quarter. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Visit our team website for more details. Entering the
Fred
game.
VanVleet to Powell. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Napier with the basketball. His guy's down 3. It was right there. To Ibaka. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Serge Ibaka trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Dinwiddie into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Here comes the screen. To Dinwiddie. Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
A shot at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Raptors have the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
To Danny Green. Pascal Siakam. To Gasol. Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Pascal Siakam. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Russell into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto has the basketball. Lynn to Leonard. Yes, and the foul. foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Pascal Siakam at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Missed the foul shot. Russell with it up top. They trail by 7. Has a look. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 1, Lakari Johnson.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Wide open look, won't go. To Russell. To Hollis Jefferson. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Leonard to Gasol. Marc Gasol. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the 4th.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Allen Crabbe. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Fires the 3, and it's good.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Toronto with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Their shot by Lowry misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down 11. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The lead is 11. Curling inside. Well done, Kyle Lowry. With that, he's 5 for 9.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Hollis Jefferson. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Gasol. From long range, steps out and hits.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Can't connect. Leonard. He drills the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Dinwiddie. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Lowry. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting. Player of the game.
Marc Gasol really impressed me with the way he redirected shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them.
Who was cold?
Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.